What's the vibe? Let me know down in the chat. Girl had to go ahead and change her pants because if you've been keeping up with the community post page, which is under post on YouTube, or if you've been keeping up in the Discord's live updates channel in our Brainy Bunch hideout, which is in our mother link tree link, okay, for you guys to use at any time. It's always there for you guys, okay. But yeah, if you've been keeping up in those chats, the community post or the Discord updates, right, then you know that your girl, it's that time of the month, and your girl just this weekend has not been, feeling super up to a lot of things. I mean, hormones, I guess. Um, how everything is transpiring down in here is of course affecting everything up here, which you guys know your gut health and everything does affect your brain health and your physical health overall, because that's how your nervous systems, right, get the energy that is needed, right, and how, I'm going back and forth here, but yes, that's also coincides with your fear, flight, or survival mode instincts as well, where if you don't, you know what I'm saying, if you're always in fight or flight mode or freeze, right? If you're always in one of those modes, right, your body isn't gonna feel like it needs to eat. It needs to produce blood cells to certain limbs, right? It's not gonna feel the need to do that because it always thinks it's in survival. Which is I'm just at this point ranting, y'all, but yeah, okay, back to this weekend. And it's not even like it's nonsensical, like it makes sense when I'm talking about right, and how your gut health affects every other thing in your body, right. The same goes for why your nervous system in fight or flight affects your gut health, with then comes back in turn, it all makes sense. Anywho, back to what I started this conversation with. Okay. Yeah, so yes, it is that time of the month, so I was not feeling up to coming on the live yesterday. Like I said, this weekend has been one of those weekends where your girl just wants to lay in her bed all day. But we got things to do. So you can't do it too much, you know what I'm saying? But just gotta, hey, I gotta also take care of myself. You guys know I do take the weekend, well, I do take Sunday completely off. Saturday is usually reserved only for one-on-one tarot reading sessions, okay. Sundays are completely rest and recharge, but if I have a free day on Saturday, I take both of those days to recharge, right? Because right, so anywho, yeah, and y'all know Mondays, I usually just come on here Mondays and we talk about the new things that are happening with the channel, things we have to discuss as a community, right? Like I said, this is why it's very important for you to have either the Discord, okay, the Brainy Bunch hideout Discord, which is in the mother link, the link tree, right? That's our mother link, okay, with everything you need to know about in there, okay. So yeah, the Discord, the community post, I put things on there sometimes. Depends on what it is. I try not, like, it's usually just to let you guys know when we're going live, because like that's really the only way I can let you know we're going live, unless I like schedule the live beforehand. And y'all know we got to see how the energy's treating us today, okay. Before we just go out here and start scheduling lives. And y'all know we've tried here, we've tried on this channel numerous times. I have ADHD and autism, so it's we try. We try, okay. Hey Natasha, how you doing, how you feeling? Let me know down in the chat. But yeah, we try, okay. The neuro spiciness be having us all over the place. And then when because right now I'm not taking classes until the summer. So When the summer courses come back around, I'll have classes again. And yeah, see, when we have that, that is more when we're like getting a little bit more structure because of the classes. But like otherwise, that how I operate is, I flow with the energies, you know what I'm saying. However the energies are moving that day is, how we gonna navigate it, okay. And if you like more, uh what's the word, hey hon, how you doing, how you feeling, let me know down in the chat. But what's the word, if you like more like, I don't know, more can, I wouldn't say I'm not consistent. Um, like I said, however the energies is flowing that day, but I'm gonna do my best to do the things that, and keep you guys posted. Hey guys, how you doing? How you feeling? I don't want to butcher it, hun. I don't know if I'm gonna say it right. How you say it? Is he from India? You're doing good. Period. How you doing? How you feeling? Let me know down in the chat, guys. Okay. So I'm just talking right now. But if you guys like people who like have more, I would say more like of like a time, um, to go live. Like they go live, like, on a specific time every day. If you like creators like that, that's all cool and everything. But I'm not one of those creators. I try with all my might, but it's it doesn't happen like that, right? What's my name? My name is Alayia. Okay, that's how you pronounce it. Alayia. Okay. We got you. Period. Period. Okay. What is the purpose of this channel? For us to grow, learn, and evolve. Okay. Already through various different what you call it, words. I was, this takes me off my train of thought because I was doing some, we was talking about something else at first. But yes, spiritual topics, right? Different religions, we go over different books, right? We are here learning a lot of different knowledge, okay, regarding consciousness, okay. I'm just curious because you're new, period. No, it's okay. To be curious. I love when y'all are curious. Okay. Do I have any pets? I do have a dog, but he's not up here right now. Y'all will see Tyson later, okay? When he joins us. But sometimes he don't want to be up here. Sometimes he want to be downstairs running amok. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let me know down in the chat. Okay. Period. 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 Yes. Just relax. Okay. You know the information. There's no need to be stressing yourself out. Okay. You're with your cat. Period. What's your cat's name? Yes. If you join us more often, you see Tyson. Like this is like one of those days where Tyson is not up here with us, unless he like goes downstairs mid live, and then you're like, "Where'd he go?" Well, he'll come right back up. Mads, like is like, am I thinking like Mads, like the, you say like Madison, like how some of them like short it like Mad, like Mads, like I don't know. I feel like that's a thing. uh, so what did about the new Harry Potter series? I have not read the new. It was a book, right? No, like okay, like a boy. Okay, um, so not like Madison. No. Oh, okay, my fault. Um, no, but okay, okay. So not like Madison, but like still Mads. Just I'm thinking like that abbreviation, but it's not. That's not their name. Understood. 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 So yeah, I have not delved into the Harry Potter series, um, especially not the new ones, right? Um, you think, right? It'd be like something like top of my list for watching and reading, like especially the things that I do discuss. Um, and I feel like I really should go back and like read and watch the entire Harry Potter series again, because I didn't like fully go through it the first time. But like I'm also someone who, like, I can't stand hype trains, right? Like I don't know what it is, but when a lot of people are like, I love this, I'm like, this is consumption, this is TV, okay, this is a book, do I really want to read it? Am I being swayed because everybody else likes it, or do I actually personally like it? So when a lot of that is going on, I tend to like okay, weave the other way because I'm like, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Like it takes me a while to get into some like what was it? Um the only reason I watched Grey's Anatomy was because literally right, I'm a medical student. So that was the only reason I watched Grey's Anatomy, because I wanted to hear all the medical terminology like in use. And so that was the main reason for watching it. And like before then, like I've heard so many people be like, "Oh my goodness, Grey's Anatomy is so good, yada yada yada." And girl, I girl, boy, I be sitting there. I was like, I don't know. But once I changed my major, I was like, let me just watch it. You know what I'm saying? Let me try. But before then, I was like, nah, I'm cool. Same with The Walking Dead. Same with so many other shows that like got like such a huge following and watching count. Like I was just like, yeah, no, I'm cool on that. Let me wait. Just call them mass. Okay. Period. Got a point. Okay. I don't have a favorite actor or actors in Hollywood because they're all occult stars. Right, we're gonna talk about it on this channel, right? They are all occult stars. That is, so we don't support them, we don't pour energy into them. So I'm not idolizing any of their wealth. Okay, so sorry, I can't answer that question. That's my answer. There is none of them. Okay, especially with these Epstein files. Okay, people coming out left and right. Until we see the rest of the 3 million files, okay, they gonna have to be put on pause. You know what I'm saying? I don't even watch TV shows or movies anymore for entertainment or consumption. I watch them to get the messages that the Matrix tries to slip in with them, which happens so commonly if you watch my podcast, which you can find on YouTube or Spotify. Okay. Ooh, I remember something. I gotta put this down in my notes. My fault. I gotta link the Spotify for you guys in the mother link. I gotta put that in there. A few more other links will be coming as well to the mother link for you guys to like look through there. But yeah, what'd you say? I prefer Pit because it has less drama and more information that shows like Grey's Anatomy. Pit, I'm gonna have to look that up. Is that like a name of the show, or is that an actor or something? Oh, not sync the notes. No, thank you. I just need to write this down for a second. Entry. No, shady. Yeah, they are all shady. Um, some of them Right. Not all. I'm not saying every single one of them. You know what I'm saying, is evil, is bad. You know what I'm saying. It's just the lifestyle that they portray as well. Like, you know what I'm saying. It's things that they're doing, even if it's not intentional. It's unconscious, and even when you're doing something unconsciously, it still comes back around to you, right? It's still something you're putting out into the universe, right? So it has to come back. But yeah, so in some ways, exactly. So yeah, yeah, and the Epstein files proved many things. They did. Afternoon, G baby, how you doing? How you feeling? Let me know down in the chat, okay? Give it a shot. The Pit is the name of the show. Okay. I know a card game named Pit, so that one is actually interesting. That there's a show named Pit. Let me show. Okay. It's already got like 2 seasons. Crazy. Oh, the excuse me, the second season just started. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have to check this out and see if it's got some medical language here. Gotta get your ears used to it, right? A short form of Pittsburgh. Oh, that also like tried to come up. So let me see if there was. While I'm looking this up, I will let you guys know that we do have a lot of changes that are going to be uh, coming to the channel. If you want early like access to those, to that knowledge, right, that is in the Discord, okay, with the subscriptions, right? We used to have TikTok subscriptions, but you know TikTok has been on BS with Israel, and you know switching owners and all that other stuff. So and then like switched up the app, so you can't even do subscriptions at a ethical starting point, right? It used to let you start at like 2.99, right? And now it won't even let you start under $10. So I don't like that. We're not doing that. And so I changed it already to Discord for you guys. I'm going to be linking that soon as well in the mother link, okay, which is the Linktree link. But that will, like I said, you will get to know early things in there. Let's say Jameson, how you doing? How you feeling? Let me know down in the chat, hon. He said, "Well, fortunately, we don't see random affairs, uh, yeah, or drama in this show. Unlike other medical shows, this show follows the drama that takes place in actual hospital." Okay, period. No, I'm gonna actually watch that because, um, yeah, I feel like some of the medical shows, like they dramatize everything in it, and I'm like, there's way too much of this. Way too much of these kind of affairs and things going on in these shows. And he said TikTok is banned in India, period. You know. You said your channel because you answer people. I don't know if I missed another another chat, but I think I get what you're saying, hun. Much love. Um, that's crazy. TikTok is banned in India. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Hey, hun, how you doing? How you feeling? Uh, period. Let me. Okay. Wait, y'all. Make sure I didn't miss nothing in this chat. Okay. Angela, how you doing? How you feeling? Emily, how you doing? How you feeling? Let me know how you guys are doing, how you're feeling. Okay, I don't have any tarot cards out, guys. If you don't see tarot cards in my hands, we're probably not doing readings today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and that sounds mean. but I gotta say it. I gotta some tough love. Common sense isn't always common, but if you ask before, just assuming, right, you can clear up most misunderstandings. Okay, that way there's not any confusion there. Okay, so it's like I said, today we just talking. I'll see if we want to do the lesson day for today, but we just talking for right now. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Hi, Sharky. How you doing? How you feeling? Thank you. Thank you. You watched it? Wait, so, well, I watched Grey's, and when I went to the hospital for student posting, well, my first day was, I'm a, oh my god, that's crazy. What? I drop off, and my girlfriend cheated with my best friend. Which path should I take? I feel like I just spoke on this like 2 seconds ago. But it's okay. I will say it again. All right. I will say it again. I do not mind if you have tarot questions. However, to our certain live spaces aren't for tarot questions. We do have specific days where we do come on here and do tarot. Okay. If you are ever in need of a tarot reading, you can go into the mother link and book a one-on-one session with me. The smallest option I have value wise is going to be $5. It's the mini reading, the mini clarity reading. Okay. All right, so go ahead and just make sure you use that link, okay? So you do get 5 cards with the $5 reading. I know it used to be $10 for the 5 card reading, but I sat in meditation, and we are no longer going to do the 3 card readings, only 5 card readings for $5. Okay, so that's also something you guys will be seeing here more. I think I've been doing that. I've been changing that price, always discounting it for you guys anyway. So it just made more sense to leave it at $5 instead of having it go from 5 to 10, 5 to 10. You know. So yeah. So that's also in the seller link. Okay. It's That's true. Yeah. Um, God definitely showed you the type of person they were in that situation there. Mm, you will definitely have to do some healing for that relationship. Definitely shadow work. And if you ever need any shadow work prompts, just make sure that you do DM me. Okay, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, right? I rather it be on Discord, but I do know that people have TikTok, some people have Instagram, but Discord is the number one way to reach me, especially in the community space, because if you have a question about something, other people will also have that question. Okay. Um, and even if they didn't, refresher is always good. Okay. Okay. So period. But yeah. How young am I? I am going on 24 years young. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Alrighty. No, no. I've had people come in here and be like, "Girl, I thought you was 16," and I'll look at them like, "I'm grown. I am grown. Thank you, but I be doing me. No, no." Okay, we ain't old, but I don't look a day older than 20. Yeah, yeah, and some jeans. What can you do? Hey, I'm blessed. I would genuinely be, well, it really doesn't matter where I'm from, because you know what I'm saying, I don't think I would be American again. Like, if I come back to this planet, I just really don't think the borders should still be up by that time. But you know what I'm saying, if humanity somehow hasn't, worked out those, taking down all the borders, and stopping this border control in every country stuff, if they haven't figured that out yet, you know what I'm saying, I would not be born in America. um right, but I would be born this skin color every lifetime. Okay, I would be okay chocolate every lifetime. I don't care. I would choose this, okay, every time, but I just would not choose America every time. Okay. I would have to be in other places of the world. Okay, so yeah, America is too third world too third world. Okay, I don't know why America feel be trying to gas themselves up. That this is a first world country. America is a third world country at best. At best. Okay, it is not doing what it's supposed to be doing as a first world country, right? The actual first world countries right now are literally mock America, because America is not considered to even have the basic human necessities, right, as other first world countries have. Even though they're not perfect themselves, but they're still, like, working towards, you know bettering themselves. um and none of them are, like I said, none of them are guilt free either from exploiting humanity either, but it's just that, they're trying on some notion. Okay. But what'd you say? Love my confidence, period. Most people do. That is a that is a thing. Yes, a lot of people do. But I do teach it. um or I mean, I can't really answer that question for you. I mean, is it platonic or is it romantic? I mean, that would be the question. You know what I'm saying? Because in certain cultures, they kiss each other platonically. So, and it doesn't have to be like, and then you have to specify, are you kissing them on the lips? Like, he said listening to about America while sitting in India feels weird because we see from far. Yes, yes, and I'm pretty sure they're like gassing us up, and making it seem. I feel like India probably like shares the real news, right, while America shares fake news, and then the propaganda in the other countries are also still going wild. So people are thinking there's nothing going on in America. There's the states are fine. The states, there's nothing going on in the world. The world is fine. At this point, it's like it's looking a lot like the bossing say, um, right? And I want to say the Dali, the Dali, they see. I don't know. I feel like they were, and even though they were like plotting to have their own regime of control, I still feel like the Dali were those type of like sly people that would cut deals with the Fire Nation, right? Just to have it seem like Ba Sing Se was an impenetrable force to be reckoned with. Okay. And what you call it, right? And be like, sliding them commerce, right? Some money, and they're doing things on the side, but the nation doesn't know, and the nation is thinking like they're still under Earth Kingdom rule, but whole time they're really under Fire Kingdom rule with a sign of piece of paper and signatures. They were already contracted over. That sounds like America. Okay, wait. The more I put the pieces together, the more I'm like, wait a second. That sounds like selling Washington, D.C. out as a business, which is supposed to be the capital of the nation. Y'all. Oh my god, my puzzle recognition skills, gang. Okay, but anywho, let me get back to the show because I was just talking about the show, which guys, you know what? Let me go ahead and save this. I've got to save this screen because when we talk about when we go over the last Airbender, okay, I want you guys to remember this conversation we're having right now about the last Airbender. The last Avatar, well, the Avatar, the last Airbender. You know what I'm talking about. The Avatar, the last Airbender, right? So when we get to that show in the podcast, which might have to be multiple episodes because like multiple parts because that show in and of itself is so deep that I am not gonna be able to go through it in one episode without it being like over 3 hours long. So it's gonna have different parts to it. But when we do eventually go over that, remember this conversation right now because the conversation we're having right now is definitely coming back up. Okay, in the podcast. Okay, in the Behind the Veil podcast about the Carnelian law. Okay, um, so what was I saying? Right. I definitely feel like the Dali were the type of people that would uh go behind the Earth Kingdom's back, behind the citizens of Ba Sing Se, and sell out Ba Sing Se, right, to the Fire Nation so that they could keep control. And when that happens, already like how Ba Sing Se had everything set up, right, was basically propaganda, was so restricted from outside forces, right? So the Fire Nation never was able to like get in Ba Sing Se and be like, okay, guys, we want all the land. I said all of it. Run it. I said yo land, yo land, yo land, yo land. We want everybody's land. Everybody should be working under us. We are the most powerful. Y'all gotta work for us. Okay? Your land, your land. Let me go ahead and sanction your land and your land and your land. Sound familiar, right? Anywho, let me let me go ahead and yeah. Sounds familiar. Right. So they weren't hearing about any of this in Ba Sing Se. In Ba Sing Se, all they knew was that everything was handy dandy in the rest of the world, okay? Unless you literally went out of your way to move out of Ba Sing Se and go somewhere else, you would not know about the war. And then if you came from outside and you did know about the war, mind you, this war has been going on for 100 years. So if you did know about the war, you'd come into Ba Sing Se and they tell you there is no war. So imagine the cognitive dissonance, right, when you're sitting there knowing that there is a war going on in the world, right, but and you as a refugee, basically you as a refugee, you get up in the spot in Ba Sing Se, and in Ba Sing Se they talk about there is no war. And so you as a refugee is like, what are you talking about? There is no war. I just ran. My land just got stolen by the Fire Nation, and you're telling people over here there is no war when they coming for y'all next? What? You know what I'm saying? So boom, if that happened, if one of the refugees were like, okay, y'all, I can't stay silent about this any longer. There's a war going on, and the Fire Nation is coming to get us, and the Dali would be like, so who you think you are out here spreading lies? Conspiracy. Like the Dali literally will turn around on you and be like, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're insane. You have lost your medulla. Let me go ahead and help you out. I'm gonna take you to this facility down south, okay? It's gonna be nice, okay? Like they're gonna help you with your mental attitudes and everything. You're gonna get along really nice with the people down there, okay? It's like a little getaway for real. Like you're gonna have a great time, okay? And they're gonna help you with these psychological processes that you're having right now. Like you're not in the right state of mind, and we're gonna get you there. Whole time they're taking you to the back alley so they can hypnotize you. There's no war in Ba Sing Se. There's no war in Ba Sing Se. Then they hit you back outside. they There you go back. Then they out there literally talk about some, hey bro, so what was that you were saying earlier about the Ba Sing Se war? What war are you talking about? What are you even talking about? There's no war in Ba Sing Se. And they're like, no, you were literally spazzing 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, you were spazzing. You were literally going off the rails about the government, about how the you know what I'm saying? How they were out here hypnotizing people, how here MK altering people. You were literally going crazy, saying there was a war on the other side of the world, and we didn't know about it because they were propagandizing that there wasn't a war. So wasn't you just spazzing about all of that stuff? Wasn't you spazzing about that like 2 seconds ago? Not even like that happened today. And what's going on? Why are you switching up? There's no war in Ba Sing Se. That show get deep. That little, I think that's like the course of like maybe 3-5 episodes, right? Those 3-5 episodes are literally gonna be like probably like an hour of our time when we get to that in the podcast, right? So like I said, remember the conversation we're having now because it is going to come back in the podcast. As you see, I threw in real world themes and I was only talking about the Avatar the Last Airbender, right? But you can see the parallels to reality, right? And you see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, how America is moving, okay, in comparison to how the Fire Nation was moving, right? But also we know the Fire Nation, okay, was, like I said, the Dali, we can even say the Dali, right? How they were moving would be like the sellouts of America selling Washington D.C., right? And then we have boom going into how America basically like sold itself to Israel. So you know what I'm saying? That's why they be acting like that. But so basically the Fire Nation would be, and then the Dali or the people that aid in a bed, right, which would be fill in the blanks. Right, so so we have a situation where it's literally straight out of a cartoon. Like at this point, were any of the TV shows like original, or did these ideas just come from the mental space of God consciousness, right? Christ consciousness, God consciousness, whatever you want to call it, where all our minds are linked as one, right? um So it's a lot. It's a lot. See, it goes. You have you have that the show goes into real world concepts, and then it also goes into spiritual concepts, which is why it's that particular show is definitely going to be a doozy, and is going to take a lot more to explain than like a couple episodes. Like we definitely will go back into the amazing world of Gumball, but majority of what I wanted to talk about was in the last episode with that show. There's a couple shows in the first episode, in our introduction episode, right? The three shows that I showed you in there, those three shows will definitely be a longer sequence, right? So those will have sections to them. They will not just be one long episode, because y'all know I can talk. So I'll be yawning, y'all. I have to keep the podcast short because I want to make sure you guys are getting the facts, the information, right? Because y'all know I can talk and talk and talk all day, but then I'll start doing what I heard somebody call spider webbing, right? Where I'll be on one conversation and then I'll be on one topic and then be like, all right, I'm coming over here, okay? But I promise you it go like this, and then I promise you it go across, and then it go down, across, and then somehow we weave it all back together, okay? And it's like it go back to the original point, right? Not what Donald Trump calls his weaving move, which is really isn't weaving. It's just a bunch of BS, right? With BS, he just likes it's not. I wouldn't call it weaving. I would really call it like mashed potatoing, right? Which is put a little information here, mashed potato it with a bunch of BS. Put a little information here, mashed potato it with a bunch of BS. So I would say Donald Trump likes to mash potato his speeches, right? Cloud the information in a bunch of BS, right? Just smush it up. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does. I would not call it like spider web weaving, right? Because when you are spider webbing, you are making points, even if they're on different topics, and then you make a point on how that all goes back to your original topic. That is not not what Trump does at all. Okay. But yeah. And we already been on here for 40 minutes. So yes, so there's going to be like I said, a lot of new changes. When I get my summer schedule, we will definitely be having schedule changes for the live streams. Okay. So you'll know about that if you're in the subscriptions. We have, I have, I've been telling y'all they got a project in the works for y'all. Okay. And it kind of like, well, I wouldn't say that it kind of makes lesson day redundant, but it kind of does because y'all, my archive on YouTube is so huge. If you want to learn something from me, you can go learn something from me on there. You know what I'm saying? Like it like 600 videos in a year and a half, right? Your girl was putting in work, okay? But what you call it? So that will always be there for you guys, spiritual knowledge for you guys. Anytime you have questions, comments, concerns, the Discord, right? The Discord is going to be your best friend, especially if you're still wanting to learn spiritual topics and stuff for me. But the program we've been project that we've been working on, okay, does have a lot of that included. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you more about it next week. Uh, what you call it? Yeah, next Monday I will tell you guys more information about the project. Okay. If you are following me on threads, however, you've been getting like the sneak peeks of the project. Okay. So if you are on threads, you've seen that already. But if you aren't on threads, right, I have not posted about it anywhere else yet. Because it, okay, we keep things hush, 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 because only what is needed to know for growth, learning, and evolvement will be known. When it's like comes to like my personal life, I tell y'all whatever isn't too much TMI, right? But like when it comes to projects and everything like that, what we're doing, if you are not investing through energy exchanges. And when I say if you're not investing through energy exchanges, I am talking about currents of chi, your currency, right? If you are part of the subscriptions, that makes you somebody who is investing with their currents of chi, right? But if you aren't investing with your currents of chi, you're just kind of you're here with the fam. You're with the fam, right? This is the fam, okay? But you're just really like you're here for the ride, okay? And I love you for that. But like you are just here for the ride. But if you are like here for the mission, right, then you're pouring in your what song is this? Oh, you're pouring in you're pouring in energetically as well, okay? Through the financial route, okay? Like I said, it's only $2.99 through Discord subscriptions, okay? In the mother link, I will be linking it directly, the subscription page, so that you can get it directly and not have to look for it yourself, because it's kind of hard because it's in the shop. So it's I don't know, Discord, that part is a little tricky. So I'll figure it out so that you guys don't have to go searching through it. But yeah, so definitely be in the Discord. um because we're gonna I don't know. We're definitely gonna we're gonna be doing a lot. We're gonna be doing a lot. Schedule changes will be coming. The project reveal will be coming this weekend. Do I have any other things to add, y'all? I don't. I don't. Without saying too much right now, and I want to wait until next week. Um, No, I don't have anything. I love y'all. Okay. Remember, we speak love, justice, and peace. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day. We will be here tomorrow. I'll see how I'm feeling. Either it will be the collective reading. Y'all know because it's that time of the month. I'm on these cramps. So it'll either be the collective reading or just a personal reading day where you guys can ask your questions. Okay. For yes or no questions. And 5 card readings that will be available Thursdays usually, but if if I'm not feeling up to doing the entire collective reading, then we'll just do personal readings. Okay. um that way still come on here and do the thing. Okay. Alrighty. I love y'all. I love y'all. I see y'all. Okay, bye. I didn't click the buttons.